Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, it's the beginning of February here in Wales. There's a definite warmth in the air. The daffodils are coming through, the crocuses are coming through, which means that spring hopefully isn't very far away. We can start to get the birds out again, exercising around the loft, training, and then hopefully, if everything goes to plan, racing. Now, today's video is going to be split into two parts. The first part is about a photography day that we hosted at our loft at the beginning of December. Now, back in October, I was scrolling through Facebook, as one does, and I happened to see a photo that had been posted by Wilton and Sons from up in London of a very good grizzle hen that they raced in 2020. The photograph was taken by Mircea Cioc, Pigeon Photography. So I got in touch with Mircea, and we managed to arrange a day for Mircea to come to South Wales to photograph our pigeons and also the fanciers in the locality. It was a huge success. The photographs that Mircea sent back were nothing short of outstanding. They really were. So Mircea, if you're watching this video, thumbs up. Outstanding work. And I can see Mircea going from strength to strength in the future, because every single person that I sent the photographs to, they were absolutely delighted. So, the first part of the video, I'm going to show you some of the photographs that came from that day. The second part of the video then, we're going to look at our own birds. We've got some youngsters from 2021. We've got 10 at the moment, as it turns out, with many more sitting eggs and just being paired up. So I'll give you a bit of a breeding update in the second part of this video. So, as always, enjoy the clip. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome back to the loft. Now, the last little clip we showed, the birds had just gone together. Now, as you can see, we're now 2 days after. Today is Thursday, the 4th of Feb, and things are looking much more settled. Barring two cocks, they've all found mates, which is pretty good, because the majority of them are yearlings. One or two older hens in here, which made the job easier. But yeah, generally things are looking pretty positive. Always works okay with older hens, because of course they know their boxes from last year, so yeah, made the task a bit easier. But they're looking fairly settled. Like I said, two more cocks need to find their mate, but hopefully what we'll probably do tomorrow is perhaps run those couple of odd birds together, and hopefully they'll find a mate for 2021. Here's the older cock section. So up in the corner there, that's Pussy Galore, we call her. First Welsh South East National Hythe, 2019 All Birds. She's paired on to the pigeon we call Godano, who was third Welsh South East National Hythe this year. So hopefully a good pair there. We're going to keep all these young hens for ourselves. We do switch some young hens with the breeders, but because obviously these cocks, they're all here for a reason. They've all won or sort of been multiple prize winners. They're all good pigeons. So yeah, so we're going to keep these, and as you can see, being older cocks, we only paired these last night, but these have settled really well. They've all found mates pretty good. So hopefully within the next 10 to 14 days, always a little bit slower of course with the yearlings, we'll have all laid up, and they'll all be sitting on eggs. So we'll have another little update with these, as I said, probably in about a fortnight, just to see what's what. So there we go. Hello, welcome back to the loft. Today is Friday, the 5th of February. As you can see, we're back in the breeding section. Just had the morning feed, morning clean out. Days are getting longer, and yeah, things are looking better. So what we thought we'd do in this little clip is just show you around some of the young birds. So these are 2 gold rings. We saw him sitting these a few weeks back. Direct children of pigeon we called Yoreth, sire of Daisy Rose, first combine Lillas, first combine Rosemont, sire of pigeon we called Kaiser 53, who was 7th National Marburg, won us the President's Cup, best loft in Wales 2014, in the Nationals of course. So there's a pair, probably a cock and a hen, and maybe a little bit of smoky in them, but 2 blues, and they're 2 gold rings, so high hopes for them, hopefully. They'll be as good as their brothers and sisters. Underneath, it's actually the Cooper hen, as we've showed you in previous videos, but they are fostering a pair of young hens from G and Miss Tweedy. So half brother and sister there, or it could be 2 hens by the looks of them, to 4 national winners. So they're gold rings as well. Nice bit of pie, nice bit of colour in the shed. So yeah, they're doing a good job. Let's have a little look underneath. We've got a pair of young hens from the 21 hen, or on the photographs we've called a pontoon, obviously 21. So there's a pair, really nice pair of young hens off her. Actually, she always rears a very, very good young bird. So she's paired on to Maxen, blue and a checker. So they're looking good. They unfortunately didn't want to take a box, so they're underneath. So then there's the Stevening hen with Gaviria, and the young hens are due out any day actually. They were a little bit late laying. So let's have a look in the next section. Up here, well, they've obviously had their feed. This pair are from the Cooper hen and the Jeff Priest cock. They were a couple of days behind lay-in, so as you can see the young hens are a little bit smaller. But yeah, so they'll hopefully be our candidates for the longer races. We'll have to see, but we're certainly going to try these anyway. We got hopefully going to take 6 of these this year, and yeah, looking well. I think it's important, new or experienced fanciers, you sort of play with the young hens every day. As you can see, we always clean around the pan every day, just so the young hens are used to us. Give them a little play. Hello, little fella. Hello, baby. And I honestly think this is important then later life, so that they're used to you. So it's a good little tip that. I always think clean around the pan every day and have a little play about with the young hens. Underneath there's Daisy Rose. Had a bit of bad luck unfortunately with Daisy. One egg got smashed, and then the other egg got flattened, so off to a bad start, but she's laid again. So hopefully we'll get those, but always a bit of bad luck unfortunately with some of the pairs during the season. And then the last pair, there's the 33 cock. There he is, real character. Doesn't like me going in his box, dear old fella, dear old fella, dear old fella. And there's his young uns. So this pair of young uns, again, half brother and sister to First National Hythe, 2019 young birds. And of course the 33 cock has bred us some really nice pigeons as well. So there they are, fella. He's doing a good job as well, to be fair to him. Doing a really good job, even though he doesn't like me getting in there. And then underneath, Miss Tweedy is back with G. We showed you the first round. We've then put a daughter of Better Than Bolt with him, of Derek Nicholas, Premier Stud. So they've been sat at the moment, and now the Miss Tweedy hen is going back with him for another pair of eggs. So they'll probably be our final gold ring pair of 2021. So we'll have 4 off this pair, and then 1 pair then off the Vandenbiel cock, and the 27th hen dam of First Welsh South East National 2020 for us. So that's a little breeding update. First round's gone well. Now the work starts, of course, upstairs with the breeding birds that have just been put together. So, as always, thanks for watching. Keep enjoying your birds. Stay safe all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.